Today I'm going to show you how to use the website instaGrok. And what this will do is it will let you research any topic, and it creates little webs to get your thinking going. And to find instaGrok on a Chromebook, you go to Chinook Bookmarks, and then instaGrok is on the list. So you can just start searching and it'll create a web for you right away. But if you want to save your searches and make notes on it, then you can go to log in. And when you're on the Chromebook, then you can just click log in with Gmail. And you might have to allow, but once you're logged in, then it will have your name up here. And then you can search any topic. So let's say I'm going to search dogs right there. I just got an idea, so I'm just going to search dogs and then press Grok. So now what it does is it creates a little web for you. And then also it has this key facts pump out. So these are the key facts for dogs. Then there's websites that the information was pulled from. Then there's videos to go with it, images. I guess there's no images on this one. And then concepts. And then you can also make some notes. So you can just say, wow, there is a... or whatever you want. It's really up to you, however you want to do it. And now it made a note right here for you that now is part of the web. But you can also close out this box, and then it's made a web about all the different things related to dogs. So now let's say we're actually really interested in the bark. So then we click on bark. And then again, it has all the key facts, websites, and all that. But if we close that out, now it has another web, and then we can make another web on this. So another thing that you can do is, let's say on some of these key facts or on some of these websites, you quite like them, you can click on this thumbtack and you can pin them. So then that way you kind of have them saved for later, but then they're also right on the web as well. So some will take you to websites. So I can just click on this website, and here it is right here. I could add a note about it. Some of the videos will work. Some of them have been taken down. But this one works. Again, I can add a note to go along with my research. Also, I guess I should have pointed out at the beginning that there's this warning about mixed content. And so basically right beside this star, you'll see a little warning shield, and you just have to click on that and say enable safe or unsafe content. So also another thing, so now let's say you're doing this research and you're like, oh, this is too advanced for my kids. I don't think it would work. You can actually turn the difficulty down. And so then it's less difficult. Or you can turn the difficulty up. So you have older students and they understand everything. There's some other, you can adjust the difficulty here. There are comments that have been left by other people due to this instaGrok. So here's comments. There's 3 different comments. And then you can also close it. So someone else has already researched dogs. You can get other people's comments. Another thing you can do is you can click on journal. And when you click on journal, you have your different pinned items that are here. Also, your notes are here. So if you've pinned your notes to the instaGrok, you will see some of your notes here. And then you could create a journal or basically continue doing your research. It has your name and everything on there. And now you can put in your research. Now, let's say you're done this, then you can click on print your journal. And if you change your printer, you can actually save this then to your Google Drive. So I save it to my Google Drive and I press save. And now there's been a copy saved into your Google Drive or printed. You can also email it if you would like, and it would come from your email address. If these are students not in high school, students will not be able to email it, but they would be able to save it to their Google Drive. Another really good benefit is over here in the bibliography, is it's given you websites or some videos that it has any of the videos that you've watched, anything like that. It will list the sources. You can click on this little arrow, and what it will do is it will link your Google account to a free EasyBib. So you might have to allow it your first time going through. And then you can import the 4 citations or however many you have. You can do it with or without abstracts. And then you just press import. And now what's really useful about this, I have some of my old ones here, but you select which citations you want. And then you click on export. And you export it to Google Docs. And when you're doing this on the Chromebook, it's all just linked and it has everything there for you. And now it says that your file has been successfully uploaded to Google Docs, and you can go to Google Docs. And now you have the bibliography. So that is really, really handy. And you can take off the ones that you don't need, but it's already done up for you through EasyBib and all through your Google account. So now if I go back here to my Docs home, and actually I guess to my Google Drive, and if I go into my recent folder, I will see that I have this untitled document here. It's a PDF, but still it has my journal of what I had done. And there it is. So it's not a live version that you can edit, but at least it's something that you can actually keep a copy, and then you can hand in, either print it out or hand it in through your Google Classroom. So now again, I have a whole bunch of tabs open. If I go back to instaGrok, where I was, that was the journal. So the journal, remember, we could type all this stuff up, and then we can also use the bibliography. And when you have stuff pinned from your Grok, so let's say I go here and I decide to pin this one, then when I go to my journal, there'll be another pinned item. So in that way I can grab it. I can also click on source to see where it came from, and I can actually check out the website and see if that's credible information, right? And so it's really handy because you can click on your source. So you search it, you make as many webs as you need, you can make comments on it. You can also share it. So you can share the link of your Grok with someone else by copying and pasting this. Or you could embed it in a web page if you had a web page. Then you have your journal that you can basically write up all your research. And then there's a quiz. And so the quiz is pulled from all the information that you have researched. And then it also links to the source, and you can research that a little bit more. You can add a note, and you can also pin it, so in that way it is there for you. Now let's say if I log out of here, and then I go log back in, I can go to my history, and then I can see all the projects that I've done and the sites that I visited, and then I can actually go back to my project. And that's it.